So when you found out you were doing it, how much preparation did you do? Were you baking all the time to get ready for it?
I baked continuously from, although I'll say the moment I woke up to the moment I went to bed, and probably a little bit in between as well.
Did you do the same thing over and over again to get really good at it?
Over and over again. I either did it to get really good at it or just thought, oh gosh, I hope this goes okay on the day. And that was very much with the gingerbread pub, because that had been horrendous in practice.
What was the worst? Well, not the worst one, but what was the most challenging one? I mean, did you have meltdown moments? You must have done.
Yeah, the fondant fancies. I was in actual agony.
It's the worst thing. This is another language. A fondant fancy. Speaking of someone who doesn't know, I know what a sausage roll is, but what's a fondant fancy?
Mr. Kipling does them.
He does, and he makes it look really easy. It's those tiny little cakes, and they wanted, so you got butter icing, and then you've got your fondant on top, and then a little bit in the middle. And they wanted, I think, was it 36 of them? I was in actual pain. My body hurt. They were going, are you all right? And I was going, no, this is not all right. Like, who does this?
No, you're not very good with bread, are you?
I should have been. I don't know. Yeah. See, the weeks were really reversed. The biscuits and icing, I had no patience for that. I hated practising. I don't really like little fiddly things. The practices had gone horrendous. My other half, Liam, was like, try your best, kind of thing. And then I got Star Baker, and then the bread had been perfect. I still don't know what happened.
I have to say, you're very good at your innuendos, though. You really got into that, didn't you? No one likes underfilled balls. Says, good to get your hands in and give your sausages a good squeeze, says Candice. Can you grab my jugs? Says Candice.
My favourite.
We have to talk about the pout, don't we?
I don't know what you're saying.
I mean, me and my girls got so excited every week to see what lipstick you were going to have, and we were kind of examining. We were kind of freeze-framing you. I'm sorry, in slow-moing you. But Victoria Beckham, there is a real resemblance, don't you think, between you and Victoria Beckham?
Yeah,
look.
Look at that.
Gorgeous. No, I think you're more attractive than Victoria Beckham.
It's very.
Yeah.
What is the lipstick thing?
I've always worn it. When I went on there, I thought, well, I'm not going to go on looking like I've been dragged through a hedge not backwards, not at the beginning anyway. At the end, it was very much dragged through a hedge backwards and covered in chocolate. But so I thought, well, obviously I will wear makeup, but I love lipstick, and I've always worn it. Even
do you think you sort of like, is it, you know, like with a lot of women with hair and makeup, you feel sort of ready?
Yes,
it's like an armour.
Because your hair was just pinned up, wasn't it? But your lipstick was always
and lipstick, and I thought, yeah,
I love that you bake in heels. I think that's absolutely brilliant. Little sex kitten of Bake Off.
I thought it was great that when people were kind of divided on Twitter, like, there's always a couple of curmudgeons, and you just retweeted all the rubbish.
Yeah, I mean, it's hurtful. I thought, well, I'm making cakes, this is all right. And then, bam, look at your face, or bam, look at this. And I was like, OK. And it's not in my nature to be mean. I'm not that sort of person at all. So I thought, well, actually, if I just maybe answer back in the way, well, OK, well, I hope you have a lovely day today. And you don't spell my surname like that. It's spelled this way. And actually, I found that helped me. Because, yeah, it's hurtful. It's not nice.
Yeah.
But actually, that's a tiny, tiny amount.
And guess what? Everybody's talking about you.
Yeah. But that is the thing to remember. The vast, vast majority of people are just so delighted you won and wish you all the very best. We get some pretty fabulous guests here on Loose Women. There's plenty more where that came from. Just click here to watch more interviews with a whole range of famous faces. And click here to subscribe. It's free, so you'd be silly not to, really.